Hi everyone, welcome back to the 100 Day in Heal Your Inner Child series. I hope you're enjoying all the exercises that I've shared, and today is day 10. So today I'm going to give you a very powerful affirmation that I've learned from my mentor, and it's a beautiful technique to heal anything in life, actually. But since we are working on our inner child, we are going to focus on healing our inner child. Okay. So these are certain affirmations that are channeled. Okay. So by my mentor. So what you can do is just by saying these um, words, you are bringing in that healing energy in your life. Okay. So I'm not going to get into other things because then, I would be kind of moving away from the topic of inner child. But having said that, I'm definitely going to bring this in again for other topics. Okay. So if you're looking for variations and want to know more, stay tuned for the other series that are coming up. Okay. Having said that, today I'm going to give you a set of few statements. Try and write it down and try or just watch this video again and do this video as and do these affirmations recitations as many times as possible. Okay. Because, like I said, our inner child, let's kind of recap, okay, whatever we've done till now, or for anybody who's watching this video for the first time and has not seen the previous videos. What's an inner child? An inner child is a version of you. Your inner child is a version of you that was present a moment ago. So I'm Anisha, and a minute ago, the version of me is my inner child. You see? So all our previous versions are actually our inner children. Okay? So they're all parts of us, right? Now, why does it matter? It's the inner child between the ages of 0 to 10 and also in the womb that really matter in the sense of the impressionable age that we are in. That age really matters because then we are kind of like a sponge, taking in everything from everyone. Yeah. So our notions around money, around relationships, around health, around situations in life, around how we deal with situations, right? People, friends, our outlook towards life is developed in those early ages. Okay. And I've given this example time and again, but again, this is for people who've not heard me before. It's like an example is like of a phone, right? So if you have a phone that's completely filled with pictures or videos, right, and has no space, and you want to add more pictures to it, what do? You have to delete those pictures, right? The previous ones. You have to create space in the phone in order to get more information in. So it's the same um, example of that of an inner child. So for an inner child, till age 10, we are completely filled with all sorts of information in our heads. And if we don't clear that, which we are doing, by the way, right now, then your perception of, example, love. For example, if your parents used to fight, okay, or your caretakers, whoever you grew up with, used to fight badly, right? Now but for you, your survival depended on your parents. Let's just take an example of your parents, right? For example, and they used to fight. So now your pers- your perception of love is fights. You get it? Now, and if you don't work on yourself, your inner child now holds the perception of love as love is equal to fights. So now, when you grow up, you will see that in your romantic relationship, you will again fight because for you, love is equal to fight. And if you get a person who doesn't fight, who doesn't kind of stand with all of that, you will feel out of sync, or you will leave that relationship, or you won't be able to hold a relationship where there are no fights. You see what's happening here? How something from your inner child is now dictating your adult life. Yeah. So when we work on it and we move the fight from this love folder, to a different folder, and we make love, stability, wholeness, whatever it is that you want in a relationship. Then we kind of heal, we move forward, and we are able to develop a new relationship. You get it? How that, so this is the connection. Okay. Now, having said that, what we are going to do now is basically this is one example of love. There are so many other examples. How you look at money, how you hold money, what you think about business. Maybe you don't even think about business, but whatever your parents or your friends or your school or whatever, whoever thought about business is within you. There is an idea of business in you, right? Whether or not you've done it or not. For example, for me, I am doing a business right now. However, growing up, I don't remember particularly having an opinion about business. Okay. My father was, I think he was a businessman, but I never even had an opinion about it. I think he was struggling a lot. So for me, perhaps business was like definitely not a go-to. Like I never aspired to be a business person. Never. For me, I whatever I saw growing up was more like jobs. That's what stability was, having us. For the longest time, folks, till age 25, till my dad passed away, I had no idea, no opinions about even how much salary a person makes. I was so clueless. So this means that growing up, in terms of financial education, it was very, like I would say, nil. And but the fears around money was real. That's definitely something I grew up with, right? So even as an adult, I didn't know how to prosper, but I knew how to shrink. You know, I knew how to be fearful. I knew how to be scared of calamities. Why? Because, or like catastrophes. Why? Because that's something I grew up with, and that's something I picked up. But I had no clue about how I can grow, thrive, become bigger or better because I wasn't aware of that growing up, you know? So, of course, there are so many things. And of course, the whole healing journey of that's how I got into healing was to start healing for my own self. And then, I developed a business. Um, and it was all intuition, you know? So, not to say that you only get good, bad things from, say, a certain part of your life or that growing up age, but what we are working healing your inner child is the wounded parts. Remember, we worked on, if I don't know, day three maybe, there is a wounded inner child and there is a magical inner child. Of course, the magical inner child is what brings this joy in us, right? That's this intuition that I'm talking about. So I had this magical inner child that was active at that time when I started the work, when I started my business, right? But for many people, this wounded inner child is something that's active for many instances, important instances in your life. And that's why we're working on healing that wounded inner child. Yeah. So that's the focus. Okay. Having said all of this, let's start with the healing affirmations. Please do this as many times as you feel like. You can pick and choose certain statements. And if you want, you can even focus on particular, or you can focus on all the statements, right? So the statement is, let's start. Statement one, with soul's love. With soul's love, I honor my inner child and I welcome them home. With soul's love, I honor my inner child and I welcome them home. With soul's love, I listen with love to the whispers of my younger self. With soul's love, I listen with love to the whispers of my younger self. With soul's love, I embrace my inner child's laughter and tears. With soul's love, I embrace my inner child's laughter and tears. With soul's love, I give my inner child the safety they always needed. With soul's love, I give my inner child the safety they always needed. With soul's love, I am both the parent and the protector my inner child deserves. With soul's love, I am both the parent and the protector my inner child deserves. With soul's love, I free my inner child from shame and fear. With soul's love, I free my inner child from shame and fear. With soul's love, I celebrate the innocence, joy, and wonder within me. With soul's love, I celebrate the innocence, joy, and wonder within me. With soul's love, I allow my inner child to play, to dream, and create. With soul's love, I allow my inner child to play, to dream, and to create. With soul's love, I love every part of myself, past, present, and future. With soul's love, I love every part of myself, past, present, and future. With soul's love, I walk hand in hand with my inner child, whole and free. With soul's love, I walk hand in hand with my inner child, whole and free. I intuitively feel that this is enough for today, and I feel like this whole experience would be a very, very, very healing experience for you and your inner child. Just keep at it, keep practicing, keep showing up every day for you and for your inner child. And I promise that by the end of it, you'll feel the shift. Yeah. So thank you so much for joining me in this series. And do get other people, right? People who you feel will benefit, right? Share this video with them. And of course, keep practicing. And I'll see you tomorrow with another video, with another practice. Till then, signing off, Manisha Dutt from Zaria Healings.